Howdy, Mike McCoy here. You'll have to look at my ugly face today. We ain't sawing. Been a little bit of excitement here at C&M Sawmill today. Paul, he texted me this morning and he said, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. 5 minutes later, he texted me back and said, uh-oh, said, I've got to help my daddy with the bees. Said it'll be 8:30 or 9. And I texted him back and said, okay. And about 20 after 8 or something, the phone rung and I seen it was Paul. I said hello, and there's a stranger on the other end there, you know. And he said, I'm a record driver for a boy down here in Madison County, Scott Ainey. And said, Paul's been in an accident and he wanted me to call you and tell you he couldn't be there today. I said, oh my God, is he hurt? He said, yeah. I said, he's laying here in the road. Said, we won't let him move. We don't know how bad hurt he is. Now just think about that for a minute. Somebody with that much devotion to their job to get somebody to call in for them and them laying there in the road not knowing if they're killed or what. And I said, what happened? They said, some woman run over him coming to work this morning. There's a hill down here. They call it Radar Holler for the loudest lays down there. And he is coming up that hill and some woman run over him. And
on his moped.
On his moped. And, you know, I figured she might have brushed him or something. Come to find out, she hit him with the left side of her car. He was in the slow lane. It's a 4-lane road up through there. And he was in the slow lane. And evidently she tried to pass him on the right side or just run over him. I think she just run over him. And so far, one of his fingers is broke. And it broke it so bad that the bone's protruding now. Got a big gash in his head. And road rash all over him. I think he's got it on his nose and his chin. And it just woolered him up pretty good. And I talked to his mama. Sometime this morning, probably about 10 o'clock. And she said they had him back there x-raying him in. Said they hadn't even looked at his hands yet and was getting ready to sew his head up. But poor Paul took a lick. I mean, he did. It's just like he can't catch a break. I think a lot of Paul. I mean, for you people, it works, people. How many of you's got somebody so devoted to their job that they'd call in and say they wasn't going to be there, and them laying in the road not knowing if they was killed or not, you know? That's just Paul. I mean, he's one of the finest people there ever was. He's a passable mechanic, and he works like a mule down there at the sawmill, and he's always keeping an eye on stuff. Like if a bearing's making a noise, he won't ask me. He grab a grease gun and he'll grease that bearing right then, you know. And he's just a good somebody. And I feel terrible about this happening to him, for I actually helped him get his moped, you know. I thought that'd really help him, but I don't know if I've helped him or hurt him. And I don't know when he'll get to come back to work. I don't know how many bones is broke or what, you know. But my convict wrecked. And, you know, I and Lord refer to him as my convict. But that's between me and him, and we enjoy stuff like that. But I have got a tremendous amount of respect for that man. And, you know, just, I don't know what to say. Almost brought me to tears, him thinking enough of me to call me. You know, most people would be more concerned about getting to the hospital and seeing if they can get fixed. But I'll probably know more this evening. And Mother, she really hates it. She thinks a lot of Paul too. Don't you, Mother?
Mm-hmm.
And turn around there and take a picture of that hanging basket that we got at Pratt's greenhouse. I want people to see that thing. You may have to back up to get it all in the shop. That thing's at least 4 foot across. I've had a lot of hanging baskets, but I've never had one that is that big. And my son got the other one, and it's every bit as that big as that one is. But yeah, we got us a bird bath and a bird feeder down there.
And
they don't go on there.
Skits runs the birds off.
That dog of mine runs them off.
Well, he's trying to help us.
But there's a guy on YouTube that I watch his channel, Powler or something other's the name of it. And he's got birds, and I thought, well, I want me some. So I got me some. That's about all I've got to say. This video's short and sweet, and I ain't put one out in a while because things kind of been crazy around here. We ain't been sawing a whole lot, and like driving the truck and stuff, I just didn't figure that'd be interesting to you. So, got to go tomorrow and get a CT scan, and then meet with the doctor next week, so I'll know more about my health then. Right now I feel good. And worried about Paul. I'll check on him, let you know how he's doing. If you would say a prayer for him, I'm sure he needs all the help he can get. But evidently that woman just hit him. I mean, just keep boom. His mama said that little old scooter was just tore all to pieces. So evidently she may have run over it. I don't know. But good talking to you. Talk at you later.